Miss Indonesia.
Miss Indonesia.
Wiceprzewodnicząca Sejmiku Województwa Małopolskiego. A koronację dokonują Andrea Aguilera, wiceprzewodnicząca Sejmiku Województwa Małopolskiego pani Jadwiga Wójtowicz oraz wiceprezydent Nowego Sącza pan Artur Bochenek.
Wow! I know! Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our Miss Supranational 2024, Harashta Haifa Zahra! Good morning!
She
Good
serenaded us
morning.
this morning in this lovely, lovely Saturday morning with her lovely song. It's very traditional,
Yes.
but the background music was, there was a more modernity into it.
Yeah.
It's magical, actually.
Yeah, is there meaning behind it?
Yeah, there's a meaning behind that. It's so it's a song from my hometown, which is Bandung. It's a Sundanese song. Yeah, I'm a Sundanese. Oh, you're a Sundanese?
Oh, there you go. High five, girl.
It's a Sundanese
Sunda
song.
Empire.
Not Sunda Empire. So it's a Sundanese song. Basically, it's about like someone that really missing someone. It's about the girl that missing, actually, his boyfriend.
Oh.
But so I bring those songs there because it's one. First thing first is because it's from my hometown, and the second one, I mean, like I went there like 1 month, like far away from my parents,
Right.
my brother, my friends,
Yeah.
my coach, my YPI, and my Astamara sisters. So for me, it's not missing my boyfriend because I don't have boyfriend. But I'm missing like all of my friends, all of my family there. So
Aw.
that's why I bring those songs.
Well, that's beautiful. But before we start, I think you should show us, the viewers, your signature opening number.
Yes, please.
Because
do
that's the
that.
most exciting part, right?
I know.
Should I?
Look at any camera.
You
from that
can
one.
you can stand up if you want to. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be
Stand
so exciting.
I know.
Let's go.
Maybe here?
Yeah, sure.
Sampurasun, Harashta Haifa Zahra, Indonesia.
You have to have it in deep within you, yeah, your voice, so it doesn't crack up, right?
Yeah, I need to like take a breath first.
Yeah.
Of
Because
course.
it's a long, like a long
Yeah.
opening number thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much so.
Okay, so she's got a beautiful face.
Of course.
She's very friendly. She's smart. She can sing. She swipes it all, right? Okay, so we're going to know more about Tata,
Yes.
right? So, honey, tell us more about yourself.
About myself, well, maybe I'm just a girl from Bandung, which is
A
like
very
only
special
20.
girl.
Oh, thank you. I'm only like 20 years old now.
No.
I'm a Gen Z, yeah. I'm still like 20, but they're in Supranational. There are like a lot of mature super sisters there. I mean, even my roomie is all from Japan. She's like 30 years old, and most of them, they are already like 25 and 30s and something like
Right.
that. And I'm one of the youngest there.
Right.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
you were like 19?
No, I'm 20.
20 already.
There, yeah, I'm 20 already.
Right.
And this year I will be like 21.
Right.
Yeah.
Exciting 21.
Yeah. With
But-
this crown.
Exactly. She did mention, I think it was Super Sisters.
Super sisters.
Could you explain more about it? Because it sounds very intriguing.
Yeah, because everyone think that in the competition you need to be a fighter or something like that, but it's not happening at Miss Supranational.
Yeah.
We are a sisters. We are a family. it says in the vision mission of Miss Supranational, it's like you need to be you need to be authentic, you need to save, to have like experiences there, and these experiences make a gathering there. We just like traveling together, hang out together, strolling around Warsaw, which is in Poland. Yeah, but the quarantine is not in Warsaw. It's in Nowy Zang. Yeah, it's in Nowy Zang, one of the cities there. And we just like doing a lot of activities together as sisters. Even they think that my roomie or something like that will be like, you need to be careful with this one, with this one in the comment. But I'm never like,
You're not,
You don't see it that way.
I never see that in all of them.
Yeah.
We are sisters. I'm like, they help me with my clothes. I help them with with their clothes. And even there's a story. It's a cute story. I'm always like telling this to other people because Yuki is one of my really sisters, my best friend, my roommate from Japan. She's always made a drink for me, a milk.
Right.
A chocolate milk in the morning. She was like, Tata, good morning. I'm already made you a drink, made you a milk. You need to drink it first because I know you will not going to the restaurant
For
the breakfast.
Right.
She's so cute. She's so
That's
nice
very
to me.
sweet.
That's why I say it's
Yeah.
the sisters there.
Sisterhood, that is very important.
So it's
right?
not. So it's not really competing.
It's not competing.
No, it's not competing with each other.
It's
Okay.
girls supporting girls.
I like
really.
that. I
But the
really
thing
like
is,
that.
Even your roommate is Japanese, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And there's so many, like, what is it, 67 contestants?
68, I think.
60
67 or 68, yeah.
Yeah, around that area.
Around
but
that, yeah.
What did you learn about yourself and Indonesia during this whole fiasco that was happening, and you meet so many people from different, edges of the world, really? What made you proud of being Indonesian?
Well, I'm really proud being Indonesian there. I mean, like, we always like having a discussion together. We like communicate each other in the breakfast, in the traveling, or in all the experiences there. And we always exchange our cultural, our country. And me as Indonesia, I'm always like share to them, we are an archipelago country. There are a lot of beautiful island, beautiful mountain in Indonesia. And I'm always says to them, Indonesian people is really nice.
Yep.
They are like, if you go out in the morning, I say to them, you can see a lot of people smiling to you and say hi to you, say good morning to you. It's nice in Indonesia. And I was like bring a lot of wastra there, my clothes, since the first time. It's always like a touch of wastra. It's make me more proud being in Indonesia. And they were always asking for me, what is that? Oh, this is wastra, this is batik from Indonesia. They really like my outfits there because it's really giving a magical. And beside that, I'm always like wearing kebaya in some kind of like activities. They really want to try kebaya because it's really nice, they think. And that's why I feel like more proud because they are so adored with the Indonesian things, Indonesian clothes.
Of course, and you represented, Indonesia in the best way you know how, and it worked, of course. Now, aside of outfits, cultural, maybe small little gifts that you exchanged with the other countries there. Now, I'm sure it's not just that. Also, maybe you are going to, you did introduce some foods maybe to your, kind of friends there, right? Now, speaking of food here, honey, we have something special on our table here, which is seblak. Now, we want to know more about Tata and why is it so special for her for the seblak thing here. We've got a bowl of seblak here, ladies and gentlemen. Tata, what's the story behind it?
Since the first time I was sitting, oh, is it seblak? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I was like,
why?
oh, is it seblak? I was
There
like,
you go.
oh my God, there is seblak here.
Tell us more about that.
Yeah, I really love seblak. As you know, I'm a teteh Bandung, if they called. I'm from
Oh, I like her.
teteh Bandung. I'm from
Gelis.
I mean, I'm from Bandung, and I don't know why I love seblak because I love spicy food.
Right.
I'm always craving for like cengek. It's called cengek. Chilies there. I'm always like craving chilies in Poland because in Europe it's not spicy. So, even the Tabasco or something like that, it's not that spicy.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I want to eat seblak. I want to eat cengek. I'm always
Immediately,
telling,
yeah.
immediately. And I was telling all of the girls, and they were like asking, what is seblak? And,
Right.
and I shows the picture and I said, maybe it's not look good, but it's
Yeah.
really nice.
It
Yeah.
is nice.
It's so spicy and
There's a lot of
had a
interesting
lot of
aspects.
Yeah,
to it.
when you like eat the first bite,
Yeah.
it's a mix. What is it?
Sensation. It's a
Yeah.
mixed sensation because
sensation.
again, it is Indonesia. Now, speaking of Indonesia,
We do have to report on these grounds at the moment because the costume rounds, the current flag and
Yes.
opening for heirloom flag and recognition text is actually being reported on live right now. So I think we can post that on Monas
Yes.
immediately. I think you can see on the screen there. So you can see the marchings already beginning here. And they're
there you
making a-
go.
So the heirloom flag bearer team are moving towards the vehicles.
Yes, and as we all know that this is one of the process that needs to be done to actually celebrate the Independence Day, 17th of August 2024 is the upcoming. And of course, Indonesia is we have a very, large heart, happy smile here, and we are so very proud of our beloved country, Indonesia. Now, that as we can see here on the screen, that this is one of the process of carrying the heirloom flag
Yes.
itself. Again, process of the Independence Day of Indonesia on the 17th of August, 2024. Now, we want to know more about Indonesia in your point of view as a Miss Supranational.
Indonesia, in my point of
Yes.
view, well, like what I said before, Indonesia is like a huge country. We have like a diversity, and it's really nice being an Indonesian people, being an Indonesian. I'm also very proud of Indonesia because we have like a lot of diversity food, a lot of diversity race. We have like a lot of diversity. Well, I mean, like it's diversity in Indonesia, but even though we are diversity, we are still
United.
in touch, united together. That's why that makes me really proud of being Indonesia because that's it. We are really united in diversity.
Yes,
I think
that
you
is
can
so
see
true.
at the moment right now, so the entourage are going to be boarding the golf carts, moving to the vehicles as they're going to move on with their entourage for the day.
Right, so as we've seen on the screen before, the heirloom flag is already inside the vehicle itself. We are witnessing it right now. Again, this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It is the first time that Indonesia have ever done this, procession to
In two different places.
Yes, into two different places to remark the Independence Day upcoming 17th of August 2024. And again, we can see on the screen right now. So still the procession is ongoing. Of course, the Presidential Security Forces 2023 flag hosting team, and they're in their position as we speak right now.
How special is this moment that we are witnessing this? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Me too. And you're representing Indonesia in your own way as well. And this is a reflection, essentially, of who we are as a nation. So as we can see, the drum band performs mounted troops and opening pathways as procession reaches Patung Kuda Monument. For me personally, ladies, I really like to watch this kind of attraction, as I may say. They have done the rehearsals so many times, and look at them. They're using their special costumes to represent their teams. And, speaking of costumes, right,
Did you see that Tata's costume, Jasmine, when she was competing in Miss Supranational? It was so
Beautiful.
so stunning and beautiful. Tell us more about it.
National costume, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Sri Kandi Mana.
Mata.
Mana.
Mana.
I
She
really
had
like an archery.
yeah.
Okay, archery.
Yeah, an archery. So it's a long story. I mean, like I have 3 months to make sure to make a decision which national costume that I want to bring.
Right.
And at the end, it's Sri Kandi Mana.
Yeah.
So it's not only about the costume, but I need to know more about the backstory,
Yes.
about the legend of the Sri Kandi itself, of the Sri Kandi Mana itself. So I choose Sri Kandi. We choose. It's because of the discussion between the designer, and the Yayasan Putri Indonesia. We choose Sri Kandi because I want to share about the strong woman in Indonesia, which is
Archery.
archery. And then it's kind of, I feel like I have similar things with Sri Kandi.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the one that really strong. I mean,
Yes.
like when I was crowned, I got bullied.
Really?
So much. I was like cried a lot 2 days, but after that, I'm more stronger.
Yeah.
And I'm being more confident, and I know more about myself. That's why I want to bring to others that this is Indonesian.
Yeah.
This is Indonesian woman that
Yeah.
really strong, that really have a confidence.
Oh, that's a beautiful message.
Yeah,
Very good.
that's why when if you saw the national costume, the taping, I was into the character because I feel like it's me. It's us as Indonesian women.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, I really want to know about this, right? If we're talking about national costumes for other countries, it may seem very heavy,
Yeah.
or these
Yeah.
little things. They've got the accessories, here and there. Let's talk more about your costume. Was it that heavy?
It's not that heavy because at the first time we had a discussion. I talked to them. I don't want something like big. I don't want something like huge.
Right.
But I want something that have a meaning behind that.
Right.
And I want something that really into my character even though it's not big. And actually it's not that heavy because I know in the past, last year I think, one of the Miss Supranational Indonesia bring like 35 kilos or something like that. The huge elephants.
Right.
But mine, it's only like the archery is only like 5 kilos. Or
Right.
something. It feels like I'm at a gym, so it's not that heavy.
It's just a
I'm
small
good at it.
workout for Tata
It feels like a
itself,
workout.
right? Yes. Now, and we are going to go back to the screen right now with the parade, as we can see on the television itself. So the flag is actually being carried as we speak right now, and it's going to be transferred from here, Jakarta, Indonesia, to Nusantara, the new capital. Right.
IKN, right?
Yes, IKN, that's right. also the flag will be transferred to IKN Nusantara from Monas area through Bandara Halim, Perdana Kusuma.
And also before that, the route going there as well is going to be taking place to the Batu Kuda, Patung Kuda, exactly, or the monument of the horses, and I'll be going to, as you said, the airport that's going to go there. But I want to jump back to you. I have a question on this whole, your experiences as a whole. Now, as Putri Indonesia and Miss Supranational, what is your vision and what is your advocacy? And we're talking about, our hopes and dreams, right? Just as Indonesia is going to be moving capital soon. It's a big change, of course, but with dreams, there's also a lot of responsibility that comes with it. And the most important thing is for us to dream big. We never knew this was going to happen, right?
It's true.
Exactly. So what are your hopes and dreams and what is it that you're fighting for in life?
Okay, so for the initiative, the advocacy that I had before Putri Indonesia, I am an environmental engineering student.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
and I'm
she's
still-
very smart. I like her.
I like her. And I'm still battling with my bachelor degree, actually.
Wow.
So back then in my hometown, there was like a fire landfill, like 1 month, and I cannot throw my trash to the landfill. And because I'm an environmental engineering student, I had a discussion with my lecturer and my friends. Why this is happening? And at the end, we know that it's because the composition of food waste is like bigger than other composition. So I had an initiation to stop the food waste. And I already done 2 of my initiative. The first one, I am doing a rescue food with the hotel and the restaurant because at the hotel basically there was like a buffet and something like that. And I rescue not the food waste but the surplus food. The food that is
untouched.
and
Trash.
I send it to other people that really need because ironically there were people that really facing the starving. But in some places, they are a person that just take a lot of foods and
Not
there's
eat it.
their stomach is already full and they not eating and throwing away and become a food waste. So I do the rescuing things and give it to other that need it. And the second one, I changing the mindset of people with the education. So I changed the mindset that food waste is not similar as surplus food, and I give it education about how to manage the food waste with the compost, with the BSF composting. I did that too. So it's what that's what I done, and I hope it's not only in Indonesia but also around the world because now I'm a brand ambassador of Miss Supranational, and. Besides that, I'm a girl who have a dream, a big dream. I was dream for being Putri Indonesia, but back then I was like scary to join the Putri Indonesia, and I feel like I told to my mom, I think I cannot do this. I think I'm not the one that will be the Putri Indonesia. But my mom always told me, no, you need to try. Even though you fail, you can try another year. It's a learner for you. It's, your life is only once in a lifetime. You need to try a lot of things. And if you fail, just like doing other things and stand up. Don't be like, oh no, I'm not confident. No, don't be like that. My mom always taught me. So that's why I decided to join Putri Indonesia. And
You trusted yourself.
I trust myself.
And look where you are now.
Yeah, and it's just because I have a dream and I'm being confident, and that's it. And that's what I hope for every girl in Indonesia.
Well, that's lovely. She actually answered my next question.
Oh.
But it's similar to what it's okay. But what are your hopes and dreams for the Indonesian women, especially during this Independence Day celebration month, really, that you want to see, that you have faced in yourself, that you want to extend to the Indonesian women?
Maybe Independence Day is something that for independence, so that's what I'm gonna share. You need to be like independent. You need to be believe in yourself. You need to do whatever you do, and maybe just doing your things. And if it fails, just do it again. Just try new things in that failure. I know there's like a
Learning
beside,
curve.
yeah, a learning life. And maybe, for example, if you want to try to be winning achievement for Indonesia, just do and uplift your limits, because I'm not the person that have anything.
Yeah.
I'm not good in public speaking before, but I want to winning something for Indonesia. So I'm doing like practice every day in my apartment with my coach. I'm talking with English
Yes.
because I'm not good in English actually.
Before.
Before.
That was before. Look at
I'm not good at it. I'm not good at with talking in English, but because I have a dream, I have something that I want to achieve. I'm doing it. I'm learning. So it's me now, and yeah, I hope everyone can do the same like me.
Yeah.
She's
for
a
not for
brand
me,
new
yeah,
woman.
not for only. I mean, like not only for you, but also for your family and for Indonesia too.
Well said. Well
Spoken
said,
like a
ladies.
true champion.
I
right
know,
here.
right? The bottom line is she believes. Her mom believed in her. She believed in herself. And now she's influencing other women in Indonesia. Thank you so very much, Tata, our Miss Supranational 2024, for coming to the studio and making our Saturdays even more better.
Exactly.
Before that, can you do
Your signature.
signature opening number?
Opening
again
number?
one more
Okay.
time,
So lift this
please.
up.
Please.
It would be nice. Where should I stand? Here?
That was
Yeah, that's perfect.
great.
Okay.
Yes.
Sampurasun. Harashta Haifa Zahra, Indonesia.
Once again, bravo, bravo. Thank you so much for coming here today, Tata.
Thank
It's
you
been
for
a
having me. It's
pleasure.
really nice to talk with you.
Thank you so very much. Again, it is going to be a beautiful Saturday because, and of course, we are still going to give you more updates about the ceremony, which is just in front of our studio at Monas area. Okay, so the flag are still being carried there, and as we can see on the screen right now, many people are holding flags, students
Cheering.
are there cheering. So we are going to take, our team there is going to take over about this ceremony. Take it away, team. All right, so we can see the parade, aka ceremony here, just in front of our studio, going live. And this ceremony is going to take place from Monas. They are going to march until Semanggi area and then straight to Halim Perdana Kusuma Airport. So for you guys, again, who are thinking to go elsewhere, you might want to
Stay home for now.
Stay home
For now.
Alert at Jakarta. You know, some places are being blocked because of the ceremony itself.
Yeah.
Semanggi area to Gatot Subroto, it's going to be sterile. The traffic is, going to be sterile there until Halim Perdana Kusuma.
Yeah.
So that will be finished until 10 a.m.
around
this
10.
morning.
I think there's also information that this event is led by Kasat Press, and it involves 180 Abang None from DKI Jakarta, and there's also 122 Paskibraka, Provinsi Jakarta. So Paskibraka, for those who are not Indonesian, is the flag ceremony holders, especially the flag holders that are going to be doing the whole ceremony on the 17th of August, which is our Independence Day. So they're also joining us in for that as well.
Yeah, so I read that the team that's doing this today,
Yeah.
they're actually the flag hosting troop from last year, from 2023.
Yep.
So they're the ones who are on duty today. And this event, this parade is actually very, very historical. Because this is
The first ever.
The first ever. Usually, what happens is when the flag is located, is stored in the Monas, right, in the National Monument, as we saw earlier it was in the building. Usually, it's just being brought from Monas. Well, basically, just kind of go across the National Monument Square, going to the palace, presidential palace.
Yes.
But now the route is a bit different
Shifted.
because we are going to have a new capital in Kalimantan.
Yeah.
Nusantara.
We're moving.
We're moving.
So these symbols, national symbols, are also moving.
Yes.
That's why it's historical. That's why we are having this parade, this procession, and this is why it is such a big deal for all of us.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
And speaking of that as well, just to reiterate, the flag is a duplicate of the original red and white flag, as well as the proclamation text, and it will be arriving in Nusantara on the same day, so 10th of August, which is today. And the flag itself will be received by our president, Joko Widodo, to the Paskibraka, which will be, flagged upon on the 17th of August.
Yes, true.
Did you know that this is the third duplicate that's being made?
Oh, really?
Yes. So they were using the first one, the original one. So that was sewn by Ibu Negara, the first lady.
Right.
It was Fatmawati. So that was in 1945, and then it was duplicated for the first time in 1969, and also after that it was 2015. So 2015 is the third. So this is the third one. That was this one
Right.
was produced in 2015. Because fabrics.
Of course.
They have their age.
It's not only
There's a wear and tear with you.
Yeah, there's wear and tear, absolutely, and especially when it's used for outdoors.
Yep.
So it's not just something that is stored, indoors for a long time, but you really need to have a sturdy material for that.
Oh, just look at this. Saturday morning. No, the crowds are, as we can see, they're also participating using white and also red outfits.
Yes.
And maybe because it's a Saturday, it's not a school day,
There's a lot of kids joining in with their parents.
That's
as
true,
well.
and this is, once in a lifetime attraction for people who are not living in Jakarta, but surroundings such as in Serang, Banten, maybe
Yes.
Bogor or East Java. They might, come here early in the morning, right, just to see this beautiful parade, which is still going on. Now, regarding the traffic itself, for the West Jakarta area and also East Jakarta area, if you're living at those areas are clear, so you're good to go. But the people who are actually living in South Jakarta, again, Monas area to Semanggi and then to Gatot Subroto, wait until Halim Perdana Kusuma area is being sterilized.
Yeah. And speaking of audiences.
Okay, so we know exactly where they are right now.
Yeah, it's right in front.
So that's about, I think, 150 meters from where we are.
Yeah.
It's very...
Studio.
Yeah, so they are actually on that street, still just outside the National Monument Square. Exactly, that is the Arjuna Wijaya, no, not Arjuna Wijaya, it's the, it's not a horse statue, right?
Yeah, we say that the horse
Statue patung kuda, right?
It is. It's just too easy to memorize, right? There you go.
So that's Medan Merdeka Barat.
Look at that. Oh, I like this kind of attraction. Let's see.
All right, should we have a
It's
drum?
Cirque du Soleil
Yeah,
Indo version.
it's drum roll.
Wow. You know how
That
hard it is to balance
That is amazing. That takes like hundreds and hundreds of hours of practice.
Oh,
right
for
there.
sure.
Of course. And the personals who are actually using the outfit, such as like there's the eagle, the bears,
Yeah.
Yes.
there's the tigers. Don't get me wrong, but again, it is so heavy and
Yes.
it is so hot.
Yes.
But look at them, their dedication to the country itself.
Determination.
Yes.
Oh, you can see here, there's also our acting governor, I think it is, if we can see it correctly. Yes,
Yes.
Bapak Heru, yeah, is on the
Yeah.
screen earlier.
They're making waves.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All the horses are ready to be shown to Indonesia. And look at all of them lining up.
It's so beautiful.
You know, as someone who did equestrian, that is something not easy to do.
Yes.
Please elaborate.
Well, your horses sometimes don't want to listen to you.
And sometimes they do not like to hear, loud noises for such a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
For horses as well. I did equestrian as well.
Okay.
High five.
All right. We just saw acting governor
Yes.
Heru Budi
Heru,
in the
yes.
car. So earlier I saw just people going to a black car and
Yeah.
probably shaking hands. I think that was him in the car.
Yes, it was,
earlier.
yeah.
And okay, fun fact. The monument there, the statues, is Arjuna Wijaya. So it's actually was created. It was the work of Nyoman Nuarte, and that's been there since 1987. So I was already around when they built that.
Okay.
Lovely.
And Nyoman Nuarte also worked on the National Palace. President Palace,
Oh.
the one in Nusantara, in the new capital.
Oh, wow.
The structure behind the palace,
Yes.
that's also him. Also with Gioika.
Well, that's a lovely symbolism to continue, isn't it?
So, in both places, there's
Yes.
works of Nyoman Nuarte.
Pak Nyoman, there you go. Look at that. The horses are lining up. And also
Staying in place.
in place. Yes. And also the audiences are witnessing a very special moment as we speak right now, documenting every single step that they can.
Yes. As you can see, people are also paving way for the long motorcade that is happening to clear the path for the transfer to be more smoothly.
Are you too into cars?
I'm into Land Rovers, actually.
You're into Land Rover.
Yeah, so the cars in this entourage is my cup of tea.
Really? Okay. You know what? All right. You know what? I will try to convince you to like Indonesian-made vehicles, such as the Maung 4x4.
Is it,
That's
Indo?
being used in the procession.
Oh, wow.
Right there. You see? So
It looks
that's Maung
very British, isn't it?
It's Maung 4x4. It's made
Wow.
by Indonesian company PT
Yes.
Pindad Persero.
Yep.
So it's a
Proudly
so-
presented
Indonesian
by-
pride.
yeah. So what do you think? Please give us a little review.
My
Jasmine.
review is that I love the 4x4 concept. It looks like a, Hummer.
Looks like
Yes.
the Humvee.
The
Yeah.
Humvee.
Yeah.
It looks like a Humvee.
It's very tactical.
Exactly. Tactical and practical because you don't know how many people you can fit in back there.
Yeah.
And if you have kids, I think they would love
It's-
to sit in the
Oh
open.
no, I would
is-
be screaming my
It's
head
not-
off asking
it
my
is-
children to
It is
sit down.
not for kids. It's a light tactical all-wheel
That
drive
is true.
vehicle.
However, just think about it. The enjoyment that they would have.
It is.
This is a daughter
I'm
talking
going-
to an older coworker that
I'm.
would might understand.
I was about to stop you there.
Sorry. A wiser, a more
You should
wiser.
stop her. You should stop her.
I'm right in the middle, guys, okay?
So the Maung vehicle
Yes.
is the pride of Indonesia.
Yes.
Oh look, someone is running.
Yeah.
Wow, and they're not being stopped too.
So they're entering the Tamrin Road. This is
Right.
one of the main roads of Jakarta. It's the business district. And on the left there's a project. You know what that is? That's the MRT Phase 2. That's going to North Jakarta.
And it's still working despite this going on, right?
Yes,
Yep.
of course.
Show must go on.
Show must go on.
Exactly.
See,
Right.
And I think
So from Tamrin area, they are going to go to Semanggi, Gatot
Yep.
Subroto, and then to Halim Perdana Kusuma. That will take about more or less about an hour.
an hour.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, because it is set for the script and also for the flag
Yep.
itself to be departed from Halim Perdana Kusuma at 10 a.m. this very morning.
it's going
I
to
think
be.
they're going pretty fast actually.
They are. And the plane is going to be landing in International Airport of Sultan Haji Muhammad Sulaiman Sepingan, where it will then be transported to the Indonesian Presidential Palace in
Alright.
Nusantara.
Right.
Yeah, they're now passing Jakarta Theater. Jakarta Theater, and there's Sarinah on the right side, if you can
Yes.
still see that.
Oh, the ladies are doing a very good job. I mean, they sitting there with their position and smiling.
Of course.
It's hard to do that, right?
I mean, the way that they train for the
Yes,
Paskibra,
well
Paskibra
trained.
or the flag ceremony is intense and rigorous.
Yes. So the people who are in the ceremony event itself are well trained. They're picked. They're the best out of the best.
So, like we mentioned earlier, so the team on duty today, they're the flag hosting team from
Yes.
2023.
Yeah.
So the person that we were talking about is Kachina Ozora from Central Kalimantan Province. And also the one, so Kachina is the one carrying the flag.
Yeah.
She's the one on the left.
Right.
And the other one is Kayla Zahra Purnama from
Holding the text.
South Sumatra. She's holding the proclamation
Proclamation.
text. Proclamation text. See, you can see the name there. It's
Yeah.
Kayla Purnama and Kachina. Kachina O.
Beautiful lady.
They must be very proud of themselves.
Family is very
And
proud
their
of them.
families.
And their friends.
And we are proud of them too.
We are indeed.
Yeah, we don't know them, but we are proud of them because they're also very young, right? To enter
Yes.
these, the flag ceremony. tasks.
There's a specific age, right?
Yes.
To be able to be in the group itself, if I may say. So if I'm not mistaken, it's 17 is the highest.
High school, yeah.
Right. Okay. So 17 years old.
But imagine that, having the sort of this huge responsibility.
Yeah.
All eyes of the people of Indonesia, and even Indonesians around the world are looking at you. All eyes are on you. I'm getting shivers right now thinking about it. What a proud moment to have lived.
Sure.
And for us to witness this is also a very special thing for us in the studio as well.
Of course.
Very magical.
And we're about 100 meters away from the Bundaran HI roundabout. Very iconic space in Indonesia, in Jakarta. As you can see, there's the statue of the two, one male and female welcoming.
It is a beautiful morning for all of us. I mean, let's just talk about the weather right now. It's a good thing it's, the weather's fine.
Yes.
It's sunny right now as we speak. It's not gloomy. We'll experience here in Jakarta area, we'll experience a little bit of rain at nighttime, but again, it's still morning, it's still daytime.
Yeah.
Everything's swimmingly.
And I don't know if you can see earlier, there was a little bit of traffic, but the official announcement is that rekayasa lingkungan, or the control of the pathway, is done in stages. So it's not blocked the whole way through if you're concerned about traffic itself. So after the entourage passes, they'd be opening it one by one.
Right.
Yeah, as you can see here, I mean, it's not a long motorcade.
Yeah.
It's only about 1 kilometer. If I'm, if I see it from here, it's not very long. It's less than 50 vehicles here. So it's not going to block anybody's traffic for too long.
And if you're concerned about traffic too, Transjakarta is still operating normally. So you can still go in and out of this area.
Always an option for that one. Okay, but again, where do you want to go? Early morning because it's a Saturday. Just relax yourself in the house for a while after 10 a.m. Then get your schedule going after that, right?
And stay tuned also for the procession that's going to be taking place in Nusantara, because we're also going to be covering that tomorrow, I believe, and pretty soon, and tonight.
And tonight, yes.
Yeah, they're arriving again today in Nusantara because the flight doesn't take that long as well. Around 5 hours, I believe?
More-ish.
More or less. So it would be landing on the same day, especially because it's being taken place early in the morning as well. At this time, it is currently 8:50 a.m. So it would be landing around midday to late afternoon. Yeah.
Okay. Like traffic jam for the other side of the.
Yeah.
It's not a jam. It's just a.
It's Jakarta traffic.
It's a temporary.
It's not a
halt.
jam.
It's
It's a
temporary
temporary
halt.
halt only.
Right.
It's actually not so bad being out there. Just being on foot. Being on the side of the street, because I know exactly how it feels. Usually on the Sunday, I'm out there still running around.
Oh, wow. So we'll catch you there tomorrow, it seems like.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go for another short break. So in the meantime, you can make your coffee and also your tea. Okay, so after that, we're going to come back here and we are going to inform you more news and also regarding the ceremony just for you. So keep it here only on the C Morning Show right here on C Today.